Hello guys, I am Spicy Bill. Today I'm reviewing the Medicom Toy Real Action Hero Ultra Street Fighter 4 Cammy. So I actually had this figure for a while and I reviewed it on my other channel which got deleted. So this is the second time of me doing this review. I completely forgot I have this figure. I left it inside a box I labeled winter clothing. And yeah, it's getting cold, so I was looking for some winter clothing. I found this figure and some model kits. So yeah, I don't know why I did that, but anyway, it's nice to look at this figure again. This is a 1/6 scale collectible figure, or this time this is more like a 1/6 scale action figure because this thing has really good articulation. And unlike Hot Toys, which are just pretty much articulated statues, this figure you can actually pose it and do some more fun stuff with it. So yeah, it's definitely nice. It's still very expensive. This thing is over $250, so you're looking at Hot Toy price range. But this is very nice. Medicom Toys is very well known for this line of product called Real Action Hero. Real Action Heroes, they do like a lot of anime properties as well as some movie properties. But yeah, I think nowadays like they don't really do anything with the Real Action Hero line because very stiff competition from other brands. But anyway, the box is very nice. I really wish like other companies would take on these video game properties like Street Fighter and stuff like that other than Medicom Toys, but they actually did a pretty good job on this one. So once again, recommended ages 15 and up, adult collectible, not a toy. And obviously this is also made in China, made by designed by Medicom Toys. This one was released in what year? Where do we have the year? I think it's 2015 or 2014. Anyway, here's the UPC right there. Also, we have the copyright from Capcom USA. And let's see, some pictures of Cammy. This is a magnetic packaging, so you have some pictures inside of her being able to pull some poses right there. Also some information in Japanese. Obviously, she's from Great Britain. And I think that's the box. Yeah, so it's a very nice box actually. I think the quality is comparable to other 1/6 scale collectible brands. And I don't know, like I review a few Medicom figures on my other channel. I borrowed my friend's Kenshiro. If you guys saw that one, that's actually a pretty good figure. I would say it's not like the design is very different from Hot Toys, but Medicom Toys, the Real Action Hero line does have their own unique, specialties when it comes to this scale too. So, yeah, it's definitely a line that worth looking into if you're into the whole 1/6 scale stuff. I know a lot of stuff is almost just as expensive as Hot Toy stuff. But anyway, let's take a look at accessories. We got basically two different sets of open hands. We got these sets right here. I think these are made for like ground poses or something when she when she's like kneeling down ready to pull off one of her special moves or something. Yeah, I'm not actually a Cammy player, so I don't know what she does exactly. I think in Street Fighter I mostly just play as Akuma because he's the freaking devil. And he's overpowered, I think, for some of the games at least. In the I think in the 90s he was very overpowered in like Street Fighter Alpha and Street Fighter Alpha 2, and then they nerfed the crap out of him. But anyway, we also got two of these karate chopping hands. Yeah, you can see she's like doing one of those like poses with one of these hands. Very nice. The paintwork's very nice. You can see the fingernails all painted. Paintwork's pretty much perfect. So the quality control is definitely very good for these. Yeah, even the fingernails are painted on these ones. So That is definitely nice. Yeah, I think these are more like gripping hands, but she doesn't really have any accessories that she can grab onto. And we also have two of these closed fists, which is her standard accessory. And we have another face scope. Okay, and then we got this piece of junk right here. I mean, it looks really nice. This thing is super heavy. And yeah, it's like meant for her effect part or something. But it's, I feel like, I don't know. I'm really not a big fan of this effect piece. And her beret is removable. This thing is actually magnetized. It's like a magnet in there, so it sticks to her head like that. That's pretty nice. Okay, and then we got the Medicom stand. I think these are just like a upscale version of their what's that? The Mayfix stands. It's not really that good. I would recommend getting like a Hot Toy. What's that? What kind of stand was that? Their posable stand or something, dynamic stand from Hot Toys. If you want to put her in her, if you want to put her in that move, I think it's called a cannon spike. It's like a dragon punch motion, and then she just kicks up like that or something like that. And yeah, it's just like a rising kick kind of thing. This thing is super heavy. I mean, it's ridiculous. Okay, and obviously the beret does like to come off sometimes if you put her upside down and stuff like that. Okay, now my biggest complaint with this figure is her these legs. I mean, I thought these I really thought like her legs were like just skin, and she have like, what's that, like paint on her legs or tattoos. But I think what Medicom did here was they give her like stockings or something. Yeah, that's kind of weird. I don't like that. I don't know why they do that. But what a lot of people do is they remove the stockings and then they paint it over. You have the actual leg inside with all the musculature and stuff like that. So if you don't like the way they do it like this, you can just remove this whole thing and just paint it yourself. Obviously, you're gonna see like, cuts for the joints and stuff like that. But if you're okay with that, I think you should be okay. Yeah. The boots are very nicely sculpted, and you can see like she can pull off some pretty nice poses. I mean, her legs can go all the way up, so she can definitely. I think this is like one of her kicks. Like she does this, and then she kicks you like that or something, or maybe like a roundhouse kick, like this, something like that. This is starting to get really annoying. Like this thing constantly coming off, but. Anyway, we got the very nice emblem here for the beret. Okay, very nice articulation. We'll talk about that very soon, but let's go ahead and show you guys what you can do with the face. So you just put the face plate right here. You see the split right there. You just want to pull this apart. Very carefully, like that. Kind of like a SH figure. Yeah. I wish they would have given us like a whole entire head options, and you just plug in the pigtails or the ponytails. But they decided to not do that. The ponytails are articulated, but I'm not really a big fan of this thing, to be honest with you. So I'm just gonna just leave it like that. Okay, so right there we have the two different face scope. Right there, looks very nice. The eyes is very nicely painted. I mean, the paintwork on this figure is just very nice. I wouldn't say it's well, you know what? To be honest with you, for something that's more anime inspired, I think this could be a sideshow Sideshow collectible hot toy quality. Very close. Yeah. Okay, so there we go. We also got some options for interchangeable hands. Obviously, these just comes out like that very easily. And the gauntlet can also come off. So that's very nice. I bet you can probably customize this if you want to switch out with like a different type of body. Maybe even put this on your Hot Toys. So there we go. And obviously, the hand are articulated. So we have a wrist joint right here, ball hinge joint like that, and you can rotate the wrist. Same thing with the hand. You can do that, rotate that. This is very nice. Let's go ahead and swap this out with the closed fist. Okay, so obviously the body is like a cloth piece. Yeah. And we have the leggings. Here's the back of the figure. Looks like it kind of suffers from the loose joint problem. Similar to, this is a problem quite common with a lot of figures. But yeah, anyway. Loose knee. Very loose knee. I actually broke this figure a couple months ago. I dropped it off my table and I think the foot broke off. So yeah, I think this is one of the reasons why this thing was in a box. So I did fix it, but yeah, the durability might be an issue. But then again, you know, I have seen broken Hot Toys too. You know, I have seen a lot of broken Iron Mans from people knocking it over off a table or something. So yeah, I think these are, you know, these are definitely adult collectible figures, so you definitely want to be careful. You know, don't let kids go around it and knocking it off. I mean, it's $250, right? So you just want to be a little bit more careful with these. So anyway, we're gonna go over the articulation. Obviously, oh, there we go. You see that the feet came off. So anyway, yeah, the feet is on a hinge right there. You can rotate that a little bit, just be a little bit careful. We do have the double jointed knee, and we have the thigh cut right here. The leg can go all the way up, so that's really nice. I think she can do the splits too, like that. She can kick out like to the side. I don't think there's no waist articulation and there's no ab crunch. And then we do have the ball joint here for the shoulders right there. You can rotate got the bicep swivel, double jointed elbow. However, due to the way these armor, the gauntlet gets in the way, so she can only bend like 90 degrees. If you remove that, she will have full double jointed elbows. And we got the hinge. The ball, I guess the ball hinge wrist kind of thing. So yeah, let's see. The head is on a double ball hinge. So we also got the neck articulation right there, and the head sits on a ball joint. The ponytails can be articulated, or the pigtails. You can rotate that, and they can go side to side. I think this hinge can be adjusted if you want to. Actually, yeah, you can. So you can rotate that if you want to, but I'm not gonna mess around with this too much. Yeah, it's more articulated, but the joints are a little weaker. So yeah, it's a possibility that you can break something. I mean, I broke the feet just from dropping it off the table, so you just want to be careful with that. And yeah, I'm probably gonna get like a friend to actually get this feet completely fixed. I just have it glued in place, but you know, that's really not gonna last a long time. So anyway, overall it's a decent figure. Just be a little bit careful with it. I know these plastic, I think Medicom is known to use kind of cheap plastic on their figures, so you know, They tend to break from time to time. Let's see. I have actually dropped a few Hot Toys off my table. I think I dropped Storm Shadow off my table, and nothing broke. Nothing broke off or anything. So this is a little bit disappointing, to be honest with you. But anyway, the feet does hold up. I mean, look at it. I was able to move around with it a little bit. I don't know. Sometimes it comes off, sometimes it doesn't. But yeah, it's a minor annoyance. So anyway, that's pretty much it for this figure. I hope you guys find the information helpful. Thanks for watching.